Well, I suppose this is going to be part two here. It's 2:54 in the actually it's excuse me 2:24 in the morning. It's still the 18th of February 2023. It is Saturday. Diary of the Graver named John Weaver from Roseman, California. That'd be me. How you doing? Okay, so I probably bored living crap out of you, depressed living crap out of you as well, of anniversaries, depression, memories, all that sort of fun stuff. And you're still probably wondering how come you're still dealing with this one here. You're still hoping for maybe better news instead of person being down and out. Now I got to be chipper about it because I have to balance out the other one. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Always so nice to deal with the dogs early in this morning. Anyway, yeah, that I will do a chuckle on. I'm doing okay, despite the fact that I haven't been completely gone off the edge yet concerning about this 10-year anniversary of my mother's death. And you may not think it's a big deal. I mean, there may be people out there who'll think this is no big deal. Anniversaries, they're gone. Why are you worrying about this? Why are you going through the emotional shit? Well, I'll tell you. The reason why I'm going through the emotional shit because it's my mother and not yours. When you have that much involvement with someone that you greatly love, doesn't matter what kind of relationship you got with them. If you love them that much, and you pour that much investment in it, yeah, it's gonna hurt like hell when they go. Well, what gets even worse is every single year, the anniversaries get just as much bothersome and burdensome and more of a King Kong that keeps growing on you. Already, I got Kong Island on top of my back regarding this thing. How does that grab you? 10-year-old from a small chimp to an island on my back. Does that give you any kind of cultural reference? It tells me that until my mortal coils are gone, I'm going to have to deal and cope with the damn pain and loss. 5 years coming up for my brother this September, as I said before. And I know my mother and my brother are scratching their heads and still trying to figure out how come I'm stuck on stupid, they would say. John, you gotta move on, you gotta push on, you gotta. You just can't stay here. You're not growing, you're not doing, you're not. I'm not what? I'm not what? I'm not living? If I happen to wake up and not get emotionally screwed up, if I'm not going to get emotionally triggered one way or another, then I got to be doing okay for somewhere. But the problem is, I am emotionally screwed up. I've been that way for a hell of a long while, but nobody ever figured the damn shit out in the first place. But now I'm dealing with it. I'm not dealing with medications. I'm dealing with my own way. I talk about it. The videos are my legacy. They are my memories. They are my posterity. They're not considered an opus. If I happen to write anything and happen to get something published, that probably will be my opus right there. I fancied myself a long time ago as being an author. Well, you can author a damn paper, but you got to have it published first to really earn the title of being an author. I've authored so many damn college papers going through a community college, it's not even funny. Of which I probably would have to spend another lifetime trying to sort everything else out. Sorry about that. But that's just biological functioning here. See, I am not those happy-go-lucky people I've seen on there who smile and laugh their asses off left and right. No, I'm a miserable son of a bitch. I'd like to tell people that they can get through this damn thing. I'd like to tell the people that one day, maybe, If you're lucky enough, you don't get the emotional triggers, and you'll actually have a good day. And the thing about this life here is it's built up upon moments and memories that we build up. We can't forget these damn things. We can't. Otherwise, we're forgetting ourselves. We're forgetting everybody else that mattered to us a great deal. Now, I know people have said, and are probably bellyaching and bitching about the same damn thing, but you still have to hear it. You still have to hear it. Unless you want to turn off the damn channel and just go somewhere else, be my guest. But me, I'm still here and I'm still saying it. Memories are important. Anything and everything that happened. Maybe the relative wasn't the best. Maybe the loved one wasn't the greatest. But if there was poignant, important, moving memories, it's important to hold on to them. It's important to talk about them. It's important to cherish them. And to tell people this matters a great deal to me. And I want to hold on to it. I know you want me to move on because of what you want. Yeah, I know. I don't have any loved ones like that. I don't have any loved ones. I lost my brother. I lost my mother. That's it. I lost my dogs and a surrogate mother. Who's a best friend as well. Family, extended family. Hell, I think I lost them too. I lost a lot of people. Some people said, "Well, you haven't. Well, you haven't contacted me, and you haven't been with. You haven't. Where the hell were you over the past all those years? We could have been supporting each other. Play the damn game all you want." Sometimes I wonder if they actually cared or not. They probably said they do, but they're too busy dealing with their own lives and don't even want to deal with the pain or memories or anything else or remembrance. And since I'm the one trying to do all the damn memories for myself, my own damn family, they don't want to go through the pain. They don't want to go through the grieving. They don't want to go through the anniversaries. So why am I the only asshole who does this? Because it matters to me. It matters to me. It matters a great deal to me that I lost people that I love. Because in my life, that mattered to me. And when they're gone, it's kind of too late to say it in person. Julian Lennon did a musical tribute, I think back in the 80s and 90s. Much too late to say goodbye. You can check it out on YouTube. It's a poignant video about his father, John Lennon. I guess John Lennon wasn't the greatest father to Julian. But Julian did a musical tribute. They had it posted on MTV and VH1. It's still out there surviving. Matters a great deal. He's expressed his feelings towards his father. It was still poignant. And it's a mournful tune. A warning to a lot of us who take life and take people and those we care about, including pets. We take them for granted. I can hear all the damn experts talking about all they want, all the academia crap they got, publish their books and try to think that they're so super hot on this one. Talk about it in reality. Talk about the reality check. We're all suffering through it, so now we gotta listen to some other person who's going through the damn shit and expect to get a miracle out of him or her, or whatever kind of writing is. Just be willing to shell them this out. I write it down. This is from a piece of my book over here. It's like, oh my God, you gotta be. That's the worst way of barking at people left and right. You want to do it, just roll up your damn wheel wagon in there. Put the damn sides up and say, I am this author over here of this fantastic book of dealing with your extreme emotions right now. In order for me to give you my sage wisdom on this one, I prefer a bit of coin. My advice will save you from this stuff, but only if I have coin. Pisses people off when I tell them about this one. What are you doing this one here, sir? Why are you doing this way? Because I'm not making a damn dime off of someone else's misery at this point. I'm not exactly offering services or selling services to people. I'm just sharing my experience, strength, and hope. Telling them how I'm doing. So maybe somewhere in the lessons they'll understand. Maybe some little kernel that they can hold on to. Maybe there is a shred of hope that maybe they can survive this. They may not live the way they like or used to. I haven't been. But I know this is like constant bellyache. And I say, see how I'm doing this? I'm barking here. But I'm not sticking my hand out saying, pay me coin so I may bark more and I may cry on your shoulder. No. No, this is my own damn dime. I'm doing this because I need to. I'm doing this because I have to. I'm doing this because I'm motivated to doing this thing. I'm talking about grieving. I'm talking about the mourning. I'm talking about the mental health situations I'm going through. I'm going through the highs and the lows. An anniversary is coming up. I'll deal with the anger issues. I'll deal with the frustration and the anxiety and the PTSD. And sure as hell deal with the frickin' depression or whatever it calls whenever that damn thing happens, which is almost on a constant basis anyway. But am I trying to get my name and my face out there just to be famous? No. But I'm not putting this on a silent tomb somewhere where nobody can understand what's going on until it's too late. See, these are also my breadcrumbs. If there is going to be a change of pattern inside of me, where's the trigger? Where was the changes? Where was the fork in the road? What happened to me that put me in through this situation? Yesterday I was watching television shows. Okay, hours ago I was watching different television shows. I was also watching the news. And some of the television shows I watched also hit triggers left and right. Elements. I watched these shows again and again and again throughout my lifetime up until that point. It didn't affect me. Now they're affecting me. Now I get it. Now I'm feeling it. Now I'm understanding it. Now I'm like, oh my God, I'm crying my eyeballs out. Why? Because there are elements that I'm more sensitive to. I'm more sensitive than I realize. Than any other person would be. Certain things have a connection to the triggers that get to me. You think it's easy to talk about this? How come I haven't seen much about these things except seeing academias out there? Nothing for the people like me trying to tell you. Without a studio background, without a green screen, without anything else, special effects. This is me here. Reality check. I'm dealing with a bug war, literally. Roaches raining down on some occasions. But this is me dealing with what I'm dealing with right now as it is. I am trying to cope. I am trying to function. I am trying to understand and go into the things that happened to me throughout my lifetime as I'm living it. And maybe I'll never get an entire accounting for all of it. But if I can get as much as I can, I'm putting my life in a record. I'm putting my family's history in a record. Maybe one day it'll matter. I'm hoping. Because this matters to me. I don't know if it matters to you, but it matters to me a great deal. A long time ago, I didn't do these things. A long time ago, I didn't care about putting myself on a damn camera and talking about my feelings, talking about my emotions, talking about my mental state, talking about how I was trying to survive. Things happen, paths are chosen. You walk them, you deal with them. And I'm dealing with it. These are my journals. These are my autobiographies. These are my memories, my nightmares, my hopes, my dreams, my triggers. It doesn't mean much to some people. It means everything to me. And keeping it silent doesn't help it either. Burying your lives like burying memories like you never existed. I exist, my family exists, and I have to talk about them. Because it matters to me. It matters to them. They'll argue otherwise, if they're still alive. Dave never realized my big brother that I did audio recordings on him. Saved them. There may be a few video recordings saved somewhere, but I had to. I tried to get audio recordings with Mom, but I didn't get any. I wish I had. I miss her laugh. I miss her rolling laugh. And I missed her voice. And that's what I wanted to keep. I had a ringtone of my brother at one time. It would piss off God every time the thing would ring. Without using part of it, I'll just say, answer your damn phone. It was worse than that, but that's the politest way I can say it. That was a ringtone I had for my phone all the time. So I knew it would be my brother calling me. And that hurts. That hurts. But there's been other things that he's talked about in his past, and it matters a great deal. So I tried to hold on to those. I just hope I can deal with them. I did a few videos. One of them was dealing with an anniversary, and I had some music on it that I can't listen to ever again. Well, maybe one day. Maybe I'll do one for myself before I pass. Yeah, I know. It's creepy enough anyway. Doing my own memorial video. I did it for David when he was dead. I did it for Mom when she was dead, but now I'm doing it while I'm alive. I've been doing these videos. But the other one requires a hell of a lot more. And that's what's scary as hell for me to do that for myself. Well, I guess I probably belly ached enough anyway, so probably head back to bed. I can't advise you what to do, how you're going to be able to deal with this. I don't even know what your trigger is. I know what mine is. Memories, family, anything relating to family, one way or another. It doesn't matter what kind of source I'm getting it from. Once I get into it, once I recognize the damn thing, I'm set for that one. And here comes the emotional tsunami, where I'm going to be crying my eyeballs out like crazy, praying to God to forgive me, and then hoping that I'll survive it enough that I'm not going to be driving myself insane. Problem is, I'll be driving myself insane over the damn thing. Because it will. And that'd be my stomach. Gotta get something in it. Anyway, see how the rest of the day goes.